My name is Shana Smith, Mrs. Tennessee International 2017. I'm the oldest of 3 children, and my parents raised us with the mentality that life is an adventure. We moved around a lot as children, so very quickly we also learned that life was what you made of it. From the time I was in elementary school through high school. Through that, I also learned how to become accustomed to things very quickly. When I was 16 years old, my mother and father decided it was time to do something different, add to our adventure, if you will. We became a foster family. I learned so much at that point about the foster care system and really what it meant. It ignited a passion within inside of me that I could not wait to explore. When I was 25 years old, that passion and that fire became more than I could handle. I became a single foster parent in the state of California, and that started our journey. A year later, my husband and I got married and finalized the adoption of my first placement. Christina has been the light of our lives and such a joy. Being her mom has been more excitement and more adventure than I think I ever thought possible. In 2014, while my husband was on his 7th deployment to Afghanistan, I moved to Tennessee with Christina, and we started our lives here. Faith brought us across the country, and we knew in some way that God would provide whatever it was that was his plan that we were following. Just 3 weeks after he came home from Afghanistan, we started our classes to become foster care certified in the state of Tennessee. We knew the need here was great, but we weren't really sure what direction we were going to go. We became therapeutic foster parents. 6 months after we got our license, Christopher joined our family. He just added another level to what we already knew was the adventure of our life. Over the last year since he came to us, we have had many more placements and many more children. Some days I miss Shana, some days I'm a fill-in for mom, but every day is a new day and a new adventure. Over the rest of our lives, I look forward to continuing our foster care journey, continuing to bring children home to us, and just waiting to see what happens.
From the time I was a little girl, my grandmother was my best friend. But one thing she taught me the most about was her adoption. She taught me that being adopted meant that you were chosen. You weren't a leftover, you weren't unwanted, you were chosen. And she reminded me every day that the child that I had and our future children would always be chosen.